So we're going to be doing a full review of Robinhood.
That's right. Robinhood!
No, not the character or movie, the investing app. We're going to look at how it works, the pros and cons, and the many features of the app. Now before I go any further, I will let you know that there will be a link in the description. If you're interested, you can go ahead and sign up for our Robinhood account with that link. We both will get a free stock. It's just one way you can help support the channel. I'm Sean with The Modest Wallet, where money is made simple. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. Click that little bell so you get notifications every time we release a new video. Robinhood is an investing and trading platform that was started by two entrepreneurs. They envisioned popularizing investing among younger generations of Americans through the introduction of free trades, other features such as fractional shares and cryptocurrencies. In the past, stock trading platforms charged high fees per trade, which made trading unappealing and costly for retail investors. That is until Robinhood completely destroyed the brokerage industry and forced the big guys to eliminate fees to remain competitive. They allow you to invest in stocks, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, and much more. Let's first take a look at the question you all may be asking if you're on the fence about using Robinhood, and that is, how do they work? In the past, anytime someone wanted to buy or sell a stock, you would have to pay a commission or a fee. With Robinhood, there are no commissions, which makes it really simple and easy for the retail investor or beginner investor to buy and sell stocks. And just like this, just so you can see on the screen, I can buy and sell a stock. For in this example, I'm buying a stock without a commission. So as you can see, it really is that easy. Now let's talk about the types of accounts you can have, and as you're going to see, they're very limited. There are three options, and it's Robinhood Cash, there's Robinhood Instant, and there's Robinhood Gold. All three are taxable accounts. With Robinhood Cash, you're in a taxable investment account, as we mentioned, that allows investors to place zero commission trades for US listed securities, while also offering the possibility of trading during the extended hours of the market. This is the option that I use because I want to use the cash that I have and I want to use all the free features of the Robinhood app, although new users do start out with Robinhood Instant. Robinhood Instant is a taxable individual margin account that gives the holder access to instant deposits, marginal trades, and extended hours trading. So this basically means that you can use borrowed money to invest and get more money instantly instead of having to wait until it clears the bank. This is how $1,000 can be instantly deposited to your account if you are ready to make a quick trade. The last type of account you can have is the Robinhood Gold account, which is very similar and has the same features as the instant account, while also increasing the investor's buying power and the amount that is covered by the instant deposit feature. Robinhood doesn't offer any retirement accounts as of this recording, and they don't currently support joint accounts, trusts, or custodial accounts, but they do hope to do that in the near future. So within those types of accounts, here are the securities that you can trade on their platform. You can actually trade more than 5,000 US stocks or ETFs. Additionally, Robinhood allows you to trade ADR, or the American Depository Receipts, which are foreign stocks that have also been listed in an American stock exchange. They also offer a small subset of Canadian and Israeli listed stocks. Unfortunately, Robinhood does not offer the possibility to trade OTC equities, foreign stocks, mutual funds, or bonds. Options trading is available along with cryptocurrency. I'll get into those later in the video. So in continuing with our Robinhood review, let's talk about how you sign up. You can sign up on Robinhood's website, or you can download the app to get started. Remember, we have a link in the description as well. Signing up is incredibly easy. You just have to select sign up, create an account using your first and last name, choose your username, enter your contact info, including your address and phone number, verify your identity, fund your account, and then submit your application and wait for Robinhood's email for the next steps. To be eligible for a Robinhood account, you'll need a valid US residential address, you must be 18 or older, you must have a valid state-issued ID, and a valid social security number. Now let's take an in-depth look at some Robinhood features. I've already mentioned this, but I figured I should highlight it, as the massive appeal for Robinhood, especially early on, was for the commission-free trades with ETFs or exchange traded funds, stocks, and options. So I just wanted to hammer in that you pay zero in fees. The next feature to highlight is the instant deposit feature, and that's so critical because as soon as you sign up, you have up to $1,000 that can be instantly deposited. Normally, it would take 24 to 48 hours for your bank to clear the cash you deposit into your account, but you will have the option to deposit up to $1,000 free of charge even before the deposit actually clears. Another feature of the Robinhood app is fractional shares. So let's say you want to buy Amazon stock, but you just don't have $3,500 laying around. You could buy a fractional share of Amazon stock so that you're at least getting exposure to that stock. And if you buy enough fractional shares, eventually you'll get a piece of the entire pie or the entire Amazon stock. This is a somewhat new feature and is great for people that don't have deep pockets and don't want to invest in margin. And you can do this with as little as $1. Another feature is your ability to invest in IPOs or initial public offerings. This is when a company first goes public and you now have the ability to invest in those companies. Once users have access to this feature, they will be able to request IPO shares. Next feature is Robinhood Gold, and it's the premium account offered by the firm. In essence, the Gold account is a margin account that increases the amount of leverage that investors can use to make their trades, while it also increases the amount of instant deposits that they can make. While having the ability to invest with margin does seem like a very nice or great idea, we don't recommend it. Additionally, Gold account holders are given access to level 2 market data and to professional research materials from Morningstar. To use the Gold account, members have to pay a $5 subscription fee. The next feature is Robinhood Cash Management. This consists of a bank account that entitles users to a 0.3% annual percentage yield as of March 16th, 2020. The amount deposited within this account comes from the uninvested cash held in the user's taxable investment account. This account comes with a Robinhood debit card, an ACH account number and routing number, and access to Apple Pay, Google Pay, and other similar solutions. Another feature is drip investing. You can automatically reinvest cash dividend payments back into the underlying stock or ETF with dividend reinvestment, also known as DRIP. Once you enable dividend reinvestment, you'll see a list of your investments that are eligible for it. You can choose which of these investments you'd like to reinvest cash dividends for by tapping the circle or check mark. Another feature is recurrent investments. With recurrent investments, you will automatically purchase fractional shares for you on a schedule that you choose. It's a great way really to make investing a habit and build your portfolio for the long term. How do recurrent investments work? So here's an example. You can set up $10 weekly recurrent investment for a specific stock set to occur maybe every Monday. When Monday rolls around, they'll purchase $10 worth of that stock for your account. So what this means, if there's a $40 stock, they'll purchase 0.25 of that stock. You're not going to be getting a full share of it, but if you buy it 4 times then, or the stock price might change, so it might not be exactly, but eventually you would get to owning a full share. Another feature is level 2 marketing data, but that is only available to Robinhood Gold members. This information is provided by the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. Let's talk about crypto. Robinhood currently supports the trading of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin through their platform, a feature that has not been made available by many traditional brokerages thus far. Trading cryptocurrencies has become a very appealing financial instrument for younger generations who have grown accustomed to technology and to digital currencies. The incorporation of cryptocurrency into Robinhood's platform is one thing that sets it apart. The downside is that Robinhood does not allow you to transfer your crypto to an external wallet. So Robinhood is not recommended for cryptocurrency trading. Let's get into pricing on the app. As far as pricing, users who sign up for a Robinhood Gold account have to pay a $5 monthly subscription fee for access to this level of account, which includes 0 interest charges on the first $1,000 in margin. From that point forward, the interest rate charged on margin balances above $1,000 dips slightly below 5%, and remains flat at that level once the account balance exceeds $50,000. There is no minimum for a Robinhood Instant account. If you upgrade to a Robinhood Gold account, you have to deposit a minimum of $2,000. Finally, Robinhood's cash management account does not generate any fees, with the exception of withdrawals made from ATMs that are part of Robinhood's network or that are not part of Robinhood's network. Let's briefly talk about Robinhood Security. Robinhood is a US-based investing platform registered and regulated by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA, and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The firm is also a member of the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, SIPC, which offers protection for investors' accounts up to $500,000 for each account. These regulators ensure that Robinhood's operations comply with the policies and procedures established by U.S. laws to prevent any foul play against investors. That said, investors' accounts are subject to market volatility, and any losses caused by market downturns are not covered by the SIPC protection. Further, all banking products offered by Robinhood are issued by FDIC member banks. The FDIC covers up to $250,000 in cash held in these bank accounts. We compiled a list of pros and cons, so let's get into those pros first. It's an inexpensive brokerage service. Margin rates are below the industry average. US-based regulated broker with millions of users registered. The instant deposit feature allows users to access needed funds in a matter of seconds. Robinhood provides access to cryptocurrencies, which many brokers have yet to make available to customers. The firm provides a free stock upon registration, link in our description. Robinhood is one of the few brokers that lets users trade options for free. Fractional shares allow users with a small account balance to get exposure to high-priced stocks. And finally, the firm's Gold account provides access to advanced market data and research materials. That's a lot of good things to say about Robinhood. Let's take a look at some of the cons. The cons include Robinhood lacks an automated portfolio management feature such as robo-advisor. The firm has experienced outages and downtime during days of extreme market volatility. The number of account types offered by this provider is fairly limited compared to the competitors. Trades are routed to third-party market makers to generate revenue via payment for order flow. While it's true that you pay no commissions at Robinhood, its PFOF practices are obscure and potentially a conflict of interest. Cryptocurrencies can only be bought and sold through the app. Due to the January 2021 meme stock debacle, when many retail investors were unable to sell certain stocks on the platform, Robinhood has had some very bad press and terrible reviews. The Better Business Bureau has given them an F rating, and they are not accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Here's how the Google Play and Apple Store give their ratings for Robinhood. Some other comparable apps include Webull, Public.com, SoFi Invest, and Moomoo. And in the future, we're going to be reviewing these apps and hopefully provide insights into which trading platforms may suit you best. All right, so let's get to the question that everyone's been waiting for, and that is, who is Robinhood best for? In a nutshell, Robinhood is best for casual investors looking for a beginner to intermediate friendly platform. Though the firm's services have primarily been conceived to attract younger audiences, the inexpensiveness of their brokerage services and the offer of other features such as fractional shares make Robinhood a very appealing choice for retail investors, whatever their age. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel, and have a great day.